Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cameron here, and I just want to kind of run through and show off my deck here a little bit. Let's get right into it. For Planeswalkers, the only Planeswalker I have in this deck is Sarkhan here, Sarkhan the Mad, just for his sacrifice abilities. This whole deck revolves around Abyssal Persecutor and then Sarkhan's sacrifice ability, where if you don't know it, his -2, he starts off with 7, and his -2 is sacrifice a creature and put a 5/5 flying dragon token in its place. So it's really cool, and if you can use it the right way, it's really good. And I think this deck kind of does use it the right way. I haven't played with this yet, so I might be doing a lot of altering to this. I'll find out in the near future, though. So that's my only Planeswalker. My first creature, this is all creatures, and that's all sorceries and spells and stuff. And then this is all land. So first creature is Abyssal Persecutor, which is 6/6 for 4, 2 colorless and 2 swamp. And it's got flying and trample, but you can't win the game and your opponent can't lose the game. So you have to find a way to get rid of him. And that's where Sarkhan comes in. I use him to sacrifice him when I need him. I use him to just beat down on the guys. 6/6 flying and trample. I mean, there's not much you can do about that. So Sarkhan just gets rid of him when I need to get rid of him. But then all these creatures work together with those two. Tuk the Explorer. He's haste, and when he goes in the graveyard, you put a 5/5 creature token on the field. So I play him, and I use him. He's only 1/1, so I'm going to use him, and then attack with him, and then in my second main phase, I'm going to sacrifice him to put 2 5/5s on the field, one with flying and one with not. So the Sarkhan's 5/5 goes on there, and then the 5/5 for his ability goes on the field. So yeah, I look forward to using that. Ball Lightning here, trample, haste. It's cost 3, fire or mountain, and it's 6/1. But and he has haste, and at the beginning of my end step, he gets taken out of the game. So I'm going to use him, take him out, battle with him, since he has haste, and then use Sarkhan to sacrifice him right before the end, and put a 5/5 dragon token on the field with flying. So that's what most of my creatures are. Siege Gang Commander is he costs 2 colorless or 3 colorless and 2 mountains. He's 2/2, and it says when he enters the battlefield, you put 3 1/1 goblin creature tokens on the field, and then for 1 colorless and 1 mountain, you sacrifice a goblin and deal 2 damage to the target player or creature. So that's pretty cool. Hell's Thunder has flying and haste, and he costs 1 colorless and 2 mountain to play, and but you have to sacrifice him at the end of your turn. So I'm going to put him on the field, and then use Sarkhan over there to get rid of him when I want, at just before the turn ends, basically, to put a 5/5 with flying on there. Hellspark Elemental has trample and haste. He's 3/1 for 1 colorless and 1 mountain. But at the end of the turn, you have to sacrifice him. So I'm going to use that Sarkhan ability again, just to get rid of him and put a 5/5 with flying on the field. Both of them have Unearth, though. For Hellspark Elemental, it costs 1 colorless and 1 mountain to take him from the graveyard and put him back on the field. It gains haste still, and for him, Unearth is 4 colorless and 1 mountain. So you know that I can just bring them back and sacrifice to bring out another 5/5 with flying from Sarkhan. And Goblin Guide is my last creature here, and it's got haste. Costs 1 to play, which is beautiful. 2/2, and then it says whenever he attacks, defending player has to take the top 2 cards, or the top card of his library, and if it's a land, he gets to keep it. So that's kind of bad, but it costs 1 to play, and it's 2/2 with haste. So you can just get him out there first turn if you want, and he has haste, and you can do 2 damage right to the life points right away, right? And then we got Blightning, which is it costs 1 colorless, 1 swamp, and 1 fire, and it deals 3 damage to target player, and then they have to discard 2 cards. So that's kind of cool. Got 4 of them. By the way, I have 4 Sarkhans, 4 Abyssal Persecutors, 2 Tuk-Tuks, 4 Ball Lightning, 2 Siege Gang Commanders, 3 Hell's Thunder, 2 Hellspark Elemental, and 3 Goblin Guide, if you're wondering about quantities there. And I got 4 Lightning, and 3 Terminate, which is just destroy target creature. So that's just a last resort to get rid of Abyssal Persecutor if I have to. Then Burst Lightning costs 1, and it does 2 damage to the target creature or player, or if you pay another 4 colorless, it deals 4 damage instead. Lightning Bolt. Everyone knows about Lightning Bolt there. It's just any red deck should have it. Costs 1 to play, and it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Beautiful card. Fling, I tossed in there because I got this whole general idea off the internet, basically. I stole it, so to speak, but I made it work the way I wanted to. Basically, it just works off these 2 cards, and I just kind of worked the rest of the deck in there. But I'm surprised this card wasn't mentioned in there, because Terminate was. And this is basically Terminate, except you can use Colorless and Mountain instead of Swamp and Mountain. And it you sacrifice a creature and do that much damage, that card's power damage to their life points. So it's basically Terminate with such a good bonus. And it's colorless, so I don't know, I don't see why it wasn't included. Then we got 2 Earthquake, we got 3 Fling, 4 Lightning Bolt, 2 Burst Lightning, 3 Terminate, and 2 Earthquake, which is Earthquake deals X damage to each player, or each creature without flying, and each player. So X is just colorless, so however many you pay a mountain and however many colorless you pay of anything else, it does that damage to all creatures without flying and then each player, so that's pretty cool. I got 4 Lava Claw Reaches, and it's when it enters the battlefield tapped, and you tap it when you can, and it adds a black or red to your mana pool, obviously. And then also for 1 colorless, 1 mountain, and 1 swamp, it's until the end of the turn, Lava Claw Reaches becomes a 2/2 black and red elemental creature with X. This creature gets plus X plus O until the end of the turn. It still lands. So just however many colorless you pay, it adds that much to its attack. So that's a pretty cool card. They were sold outside to buy 2 foil ones, which is kind of expensive, but not really. Dragon Skull Summit enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain or swamp. So when you tap it, it adds a black or a red to your mana pool, so it's just, a universal. I don't know what these are called. I think these are called man lands. I don't really know the different land names, like fetch lands and stuff. Pretty sure these are both man lands though, but I'm not sure. I'm new to Magic. But and then we got 8 swamps and 8 mountains. So that's overall my general Sarkhan / Abyssal / sacrifice deck, I guess. Aggro. I haven't named it or anything, so maybe I'll name it, and I'll name the title of the video the name of the deck or something. I don't know, but if not, I'll just name it that. But I can't wait to use this and play. Maybe you can get a general, maybe some ideas from it, and have fun. Leave me any feedback with any cards that you think might work in here better than some cards that I have, like Fling instead of Terminate, as I did. I didn't replace him though, because I really want a way to get rid of Abyssal Persecutor if I need him to be gone. So, and right now the only ways I have are Terminate, Fling, and Sarkhan. I mean, if I get 2 Lightning Bolts, maybe I can kill him, but I really don't want a result of that. But yeah, because I'm new to Magic, so if you can think of something that would work better in here that I probably don't know about, because I just kind of went through and looked at all my red cards and my black cards just to see what I think I might want in here, but I don't know much, so just give me a heads up on a card that I should toss in here and then just make this deck better. But just comment, rate it, and do what you will. Talk to you guys later.